Bianca needs our help.
Bianca.
Bianca is a senior in high school and prom is coming up. And her boyfriend gave her the best promposal ever. Only problem is her dad has no idea she even has a boyfriend in the first place. And she's tired of hiding her boyfriend from her dad. And she wants to just come clean, but doesn't know how to do it. And we got to help her.
She feels like her dad is very strict on her.
She's overprotective.
Very overprotective. Doesn't trust her. And she just wants her dad to trust her. She feels like if she tells him about the boyfriend, he will make them break up. Yeah. This has to be in her head because it's probably been told to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for dads, I feel like when that happens, that's like that moment you realize, like, man.
Yeah.
Like,
my little girl's not a little girl anymore.
Yeah, and probably he's like signaled to her, like, how he's like, you better not bring a boyfriend. You better not do that, you know? And it's like, even if it's kind of like mixed in with jokes, it's probably been like,
it's in her head now.
In her head to be like, ooh, I better not. If he was more like, hey, like, you know, if you have a boyfriend, like, just bring him over. I would love to meet him. Then she'd probably be more open to it. But he's probably just been like, so like, better not bring him around here.
Like just how you guys have been acting.
Yeah, I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see.
Yeah. But then you know what they tell their sons? Hey, you gotta get hella girlfriends, bro. You gotta get. Multiple. So you guys tell boys get hella girlfriends, and then you tell girls don't have any boyfriends. Do you know what that does to their like little dynamic?
No.
Yeah.
You're making the girl keep it secret, and the guy run through all of them.
No, I'm having the
guy. It's a parenting thing.
Oh.
Take filter out all the ones that are not like the girl that you're trying to raise.
What?
I
don't know. Explain that.
But just as is a society.
You
tell girls, no, don't do that. Don't have boyfriend. Stay right here. Don't
do anything.
Let's not talk about it. And then you tell the guy, hey, what's up?
Big dog.
Hey, why don't you get 2 or 3 of them? Hey. Those 2 or 3 are your daughters, fools.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
No,
hold on.
I know. It makes sense. Crazy.
Nah, I tell my kids, nah, dog, they're a waste of time.
You tell your sons that?
My oldest.
How old is your son?
12.
What do you tell him?
Just don't get distracted. Stay focused.
And when the tios come over,
they're gonna break your heart.
What do they tell them?
Nah, I don't let them talk to them like that.
I had a Theo one time.
Hey, how many girlfriends you have, mijo?
Don't give her your lunch ticket.
I had a Theo one time, and he told me, he said, you need 2 of them, like girlfriends. He's like, one that'll teach you and one that you could teach. And I was like, what?
Wow.
That was his word for word. I was like, well, I'm 12. So Theo, like, what do you, I don't even know what you're referring to right now, you know?
My grandpa used to tell me, have 1 for every finger. So have 5.
Nice.
See, this is a segment of what your veteran will tell you.
So what do you think they told the girl?
But you got 10.
Hey, get ready.
See, catching on now.
Hey, get ready, mija. One's gonna teach you, and one you're gonna teach.
Hey,
hey, get ready, mija.
Your future daughter.
No.
Think about it.
What's going on here?
No.
But
save yourself for marriage.
That you're saying without
save
saying
yourself
them.
for marriage under God, indivisible, with liberty and love
for
for all.
Okay. Graduate, get a career.
I'm getting too deep over here. I'm getting too deep over here. Okay, so she wants to know how she can get her dad to trust her enough that she can share that she has a boyfriend, or keep her boyfriend once she tells her dad. What would that conversation be like? Like, would it be like, hey, Dad, so hypothetically speaking, if I had a boyfriend, what would you do?
She'll be like, she gotta go home, scream, Dad, I got a boyfriend, and run to the room and lock the door.
Oh, my God.
Because how does that conversation go?
Talk through the door.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would help.
You can't come in until you're nice and say I can go.
Or you could be like, Dad, can I tell you something, but promise you're not going to get mad.
No, it doesn't work.
Yeah, no, they
know.
Even when they promise. Have a police escort with you. Hey, Dad, Officer Hernandez is here just mediate. Want to let you know. I have a boyfriend.
How did Marcus meet your parents, Angie?
I just took him home.
Hey.
I know. I literally just introduced
that fast?
Hey.
No tan rápido, Angie.
Right. Angie, this is the first boyfriend your parents have met?
This is the first time I
and
bring
how
anyone.
old were you?
30 something.
See,
yeah.
so, bruh,
Yeah. The other ones,
She had to
never.
wait till she was 30 to
I bet you they were
introduce her
begging you to
boyfriend.
bring somebody.
Actually, yeah.
Tráenos alguien.
You guys are so backwards. You tell the younger ones no boyfriend, and the older ones where's the boyfriend. You guys mess girls up great.
Angélica, te vas a morir ya.
No, and now that's the argument with my mom. She's like, when are you going to have kids? Ya estás vieja.
Oh my
Mom,
God.
yeah. No pressure, right?
Wow.
No
Not at all,
pressure.
actually.
That is so funny.
Kids are overrated.
So you're saying I shouldn't have kids?
You don't have to.
No?
No, you don't have to.
They're
Just-
not a blessing like everyone says you should have kids. They're a blessing,
Kids are lit.
all that stuff.
Kids are
You
lit.
can choose between kids or a passport.
Yeah, they're.
That's
yeah,
yes. See,
blessing.
passport bros.
We got a dad on
They're
the
also
line.
expensive, time
Mr.
consuming.
Mr. Mickey is his name.
What?
Mr.
Mr.
Mickey.
Mickey.
Or Mikey.
It says Mickey right here. He spelled it Mickey.
Oh, like Mickey. Oh.
Are you Mickey or Mikey?
I'm Raul, but I'm known as Mr. Mickey.
Mr.
Whoa.
Mickey. All right, you sound like a great dad already. You sound like my law's
I
the
mean,
law.
Beretta knows me, so
Hey, Beretta.
what up, what up, what up?
That's Concrete's old rap name. All right, Mr. Mickey from
What's up, Mr.
Riverside. What would you tell Bianca?
well, trust is always, coming up. How can I say this? Let me see. Let me get my words straight. For her to come up, tell the dad the truth. I have 4 daughters. So a dad of 4 daughters that have been through 4 different scenarios, different situations, they always came up to me and talked to me and told me, hey, Dad, I have a boyfriend. My oldest had a boyfriend in junior high, and she kept crying to me and says, Dad, I really like this guy. So, and I said, okay, well, you're coming up to us and you're talking to your mom and myself. So how are we going to help you, make this a situation where you're not going to end up, in a situation yourself? So her coming forward and talking to him, letting him know what's going on, I think would be the best advice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dads could be sometimes tough. My daughters always tell me, Dad, you're scary. I'm not. I'm really not scary. But they always tell me, you're scary.
When they came up to you about their boyfriends, before that, did you ever tell them not to have boyfriends?
Yes, I would.
So
I would tell them, I would tell them, you guys are not going to get married. You guys are not going to have boyfriends. You guys are going to start dating till you're 30 and 40. You guys are going to become
Angie,
nuns.
listen.
You guys are gonna become nuns.
And now look at me.
You're almost there,
No,
Angie.
sí, mi niña,
You almost made it.
mamita.
Yeah, I know. And literally, that's what my mom would always tell me. Same thing with my dad. You cannot have a boyfriend. So it was.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I told them, you guys are going to become nuns. You guys are going to, go to church and stay there and just
My mom?
pray every day. And,
Pray every
and
day.
And she would take me to church
yeah,
every day.
why not? But it didn't happen like that. It didn't happen like that, and it was it was an eye-opening experience. But like I said, she needs just to come, talk to the dad and, hey,
Yeah.
Dad, look, this is what's going on. I found out the weirdest with my last daughter. I found out the weirdest way. She sings. She's in choir, and the guy that liked her, or the one that they're dating now, his name is Danny. He started singing to her a song, but it was a talent show type of thing, and the guy was looking at her only. And I'm looking at my daughter, and I'm like, why is this guy singing to her? It felt so I thought he was singing to me. And I'm like,
deeper.
and it was kind of weird, but then I go, hey, I asked my wife, hey, I go, does Danny have a thing for my daughter's name is Isa? I go, does Danny have a thing for Isa? And pretty much she goes, no. I go, no, that guy was singing his heart out to her.
R&B isn't dead.
Yeah.
That's
He was
He
feeling
was,
the
singing,
song.
he was actually singing a trio song. He was playing the guitar. He got all down, man.
Wow.
Man.
And next thing I know, they're dating now.
Oh,
And she came forward to me, and I told her, she came and talked to me, and she goes, Dad, I know you don't want to hear this. I know you don't want this. But if I want you to trust me, because if you find out later on, it's going to be worse. And that's what I was telling him. If I find out through other people and you had the opportunity to come and talk to me, then that's where it gets worse. That's where it gets more like they deceive you.
Yeah. So all your daughters came up to you and told you about their boyfriends, and you accepted all of them?
Yeah.
You were cool about it.
So it was cool.
It was cool because when I met my wife, she went to go introduce me to her dad. And her dad said, I don't want anything. I don't want to even know about him. Walked away. And I was like, whoa. So but he learned. You
didn't want to be like that. Yeah, you didn't want to be like that.
I did not want to be like that. Nah. So Bianca needs to go ahead and just come forward. Talk to the dad. I think that's trust. She said the word trust. She wants his trust. Well, there you go. Don't let him find out. Don't let him find out through another way.
Yeah. It's not that we don't trust the daughter. I think we don't trust the guys.
You guys are always not trusting.
You guys know what a 17-year-old's thinking.
Just dudes in general.
Still to this age?
He looked 30.
You guys, I just want you to know, you guys are so confusing because you'll tell your daughter, don't have a boyfriend until you're 30, none, all of that. And then you're wondering why she's afraid to tell you she has a boyfriend. Why don't you just tell them? Because this fool told me that I have to be a nun and go pray every day.
There's got to be a lot of
like. There's never been a hey, if you start dating, let me know. I can help you.
It's never that talk.
Just there, that little entry point.
I think a little bit of fear.
I couldn't even have guy friends.
There is a fear.
A little bit of fear.
But then you guys put all the fear.
A little bit of fear so that they don't just introduce you to any
they filter out good and bad.
Yeah,
but I understand why she's hesitant.
And I'll be like, all right, I'll meet him, but he better not be lame. I swear to God.
Well, then what's lame for you might not be lame for her.
I'll let her know.
Yeah,
This
Team
is
Jordan.
lame
No!
You kind of know, yeah. Team Jordan.
Oh,
yeah, flights on.
But sometimes they're so young, they don't know what's good for them.
Yeah.
I don't know I still don't know what's good for me sometimes.
Yeah.
See?
Andrea, let's go to Andrea in Compton. Andrea, we're trying to help Bianca. So Bianca is 17. And she's senior in high school, and her prom's coming up. She wants to go with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend did a cool promposal for her, loves her very much, and she just wants to be open about this relationship. They've been dating for a few months, I believe, and she wants to tell her dad about it because she doesn't want to lie. Oh, I'm just going to prom with my friends, and it's really her boyfriend. It seems like she's ready to show him that there's someone in her life. However, her dad her whole life has said, don't have a boyfriend. Don't bring anyone around me. I'm sorry. Concrete is watching.
You heard it, right?
Oh, sorry,
Do it.
Go. He's never got kicked out.
He's never got kicked out.
Yeah.
What?
What on? The first one. Yeah.
I go to the fish tank?
You have to leave.
I go to the fish tank?
Yeah.
Bye.
I was telling my girl that she can't, her daughter can't have a boyfriend.
Hold on, I don't think he heard it.
His first one.
Wow.
We need to hear the door and everything.
We'll see you soon.
That's what you get.
Okay.
Oh, he's flashing.
Andrea, what would you tell Bianca?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning.
I'm so lost. I don't know what Concrete's doing. I'm so lost.
Same.
But
Crazy guy.
What happened? Why?
See, you're the
I would have pulled y'all over and done a citizen's arrest. I
Same.
don't know why. Just I would have just.
And
done
you
it.
were in middle school, so you were like 11 or 12?
I was 13.
Okay, 13.
Okay.
Eighth
No,
grader.
hombre,
Eighth grade love. That eighth grade love, man. Come on.
No, hombre.
Were you allowed to see him after?
Yeah, I was. So actually, my dad would. I guess he was open-minded about it. He even told me like, "Hey, invite him over. I'm gonna make some tacos." So yeah, he went over our house. We ate. He let us go out. Sometimes my dad met his mom, and my dad was actually into his mom, which was kind of weird.
Whoa, whoa.
I like this
That's
story.
what I'm talking about.
Hold
That's what I'm
on.
talking
Let's
about.
keep it rolling.
If she
All
can date,
right.
I can date.
Yeah.
That can happen?
So wait, what? Your boyfriend became your stepbro?
Oh no, step bro.
No, no, nothing happened. Nothing happened between them. Actually,
My step boyfriend. My step boyfriend. That's crazy. That's a crazy movie. I've seen it before.
my boyfriend's mom, she was actually starting to date some other guy already. So I get,
No,
Nothing was gonna
she passed
happen.
on your dad.
Wow.
Damn.
yeah.
Well, it looks like it worked out for you to get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of did, because my dad was so strict that I was scared of him. So, of course, I wasn't going to tell him. But, he tried being open-minded about it. And yeah, I mean, after that, I still hid other stuff from him because he was just really strict.
Yeah. see?
like what, Andrea? What other stuff did you hide? The pregnancy?
Oh, like other boyfriends. I would tell them I'm going to the library, and I was actually going to my boyfriend's house. Like,
Gosh, Andrea.
No, hombre.
Yeah, you're
Not the
bad.
library.
Never going to the library.
Yeah. I used to go there all the time.
I just want to say, though, now I have a 13-year-old daughter, 14. She just turned 14, sorry. And me and my husband, we're really open-minded with her. She comes to us. She actually has a crush right now. She comes to us and she'll tell us, like, hey, today I talked to him about this. She came home one day and she was like, I'm so excited. He bought me some clothes for my La Boo Boo. So she comes and tells us everything, and it's it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, that
It makes me
relationship
happy
is
That's
awesome.
cute.
That's awesome. Young simp.
Yeah,
right there.
it makes me really happy that she trusts us and tells us, and I know what's going on.
Also,
And she's not.
also, I hope you
doing
know they're
what I
playing
was
house
doing.
with that Labubu. That Labubu's their baby.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
I got some
Let me
clothes
have
for
one.
little
Better than a real
Labubu.
baby.
True.
What's next? All right. Thank you for calling in, Andrea. I appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Enjoy your.
Hey, to
Bye,
this day,
guys. Have a
Andrea,
good day.
do you hide stuff from your dad?
No, true.
No, no.
I
Did
mean,
your-
that's a yes.
That little
Did your
giggle
dad
said
ever
it.
get some from the mom?
That's a good question.
That is a great question.
All right, let's go
back,
to Valeria. in
Valeria.
Torrance. Valeria.
Yeah.
Valeria, good morning, Valeria. Good morning to you.
Hi. Good morning.
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 Valeria, talk to us. Our girl Bianca, she's 17 years old. She's ASB, senior in high school, going to prom with her man. He did a cool proposal. She wants to post it on social media and just be proud of him, but her dad doesn't know that she's dating. Her dad's very strict. She wants her dad to know. She wants her dad to trust her because she feels like her dad's always told her, you can't date. If you bring a guy around me, it's over. If I found out you have a man, you're getting broken up, all of that.
I think all dads are like that, to be honest. But I would tell her to do what my niece did with my brother. So my brother, he's very chill, but he does have that resting dog face, if you would say. So
Mad
he
dog.
looks very scary, very intimidating. And with my niece, he was like super close. So when she told him like, hey, Dad, there's this guy, I think he's cute. He thinks I'm cute. We've been kind of talking, and he asked me to be his girlfriend, but I told him that I was going to ask you first. I don't want to be doing it behind your back. And, so they started having a conversation about it, and she said, I want you to trust me, and, we can set up some rules, whatever you want. I will follow those rules so that I can prove to you that you can trust me. So my brother liked that she was very up forward with it. And they did come up with rules, like basically house rules that, he can't come inside. You guys can only see each other, like sit outside the door where I can see you guys, things like that. She's a senior and she's in varsity softball. So she has things going for her too. So I feel like being honest and setting those boundaries, respecting those boundaries, is something that she can try with her dad.
Yeah.
Just to show him that, I can trust you and you're following, still my rules.
That's very healthy.
That is very
That's
healthy.
great. What rules would you apply to your daughter having a boyfriend?
Don't have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
No. She has a
Okay,
boyfriend.
let's
You've
get-
accepted
okay.
it. What's the
You
rule?
can only hang out in the living room under my watch while I'm in the kitchen.
No talking
That's-
after 8 p.m.
Yep.
No
You're
communication.
gonna carry around this air tag everywhere
No
you go.
sending photos at all.
Yeah.
That's a big
media
one, I think.
Off. Yeah, not even memes.
You can send
How do
memes.
you like
Manage that.
They
Yeah.
could be suggested
control
memes.
that.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't know.
Wait, what?
Give her that little what is it? That little cricket phone? What's it called? The butterfly phone, where it's only like
Jitterbug.
The jitterbug.
Yeah, so they can't text. They can only call.
Yeah,
They gotta go old
and it's
school.
only 3
Yeah.
contacts.
Yeah.
Your parents.
And so
I'm
now-
gonna get her a two-way.
I'm gonna get a house
Also, their
phone.
social media, they can just DM.
no social media.
I don't know. I'm
No social
thinking
media.
too restrictive.
you guys are
honestly.
being very restrictive,
Yeah.
and it's showing that you don't trust her.
It's not
With
him.
these rules.
It's not her. It's him.
It's him. I don't
It's
trust
the guy. I
that
don't
guy.
trust him.
How
That's
tall is
crazy.
that?
17-year-old boy. I've been
Yeah,
him.
about her.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as a 17-year-old boy, what do you think?
Wait, what?
He's just a horn dog.
First of
Oh,
all,
that's what 17-year-old boys are. Okay.
they're
100%.
kids.
That's what I was.
Who trusts kids anyway? Put rules on them.
Yes, put rules on
Yes,
them.
they're
I
kids.
understand
Yeah,
that.
that's what she's saying. But
Yeah.
what rules would you put them?
All of them. They're kids. What are they gonna say? No.
Yeah, they can talk.
You live in
They-
my house. You live in my rules.
When
Boom.
your
Bam,
when your
that's what my
parents
mom
gave
would
you
tell me.
rules, were you like following all of them?
Actually, was I was a really good kid.
You followed all of
Yeah,
them.
that's why I have a lot of trauma, because I
You
just
followed all the rules.
I followed most of them.
So when
Yeah.
was your
You
first
still follow
tattoo?
them?
My first tattoo was at like 20.
And your
because
mom
I
was
thought
okay
my
with
mom
it?
was gonna whoop me if I got a tattoo at 18.
Your mom never whooped you, Greg.
Yeah.
No, reportedly, allegedly. Yeah, but they're kids. Like, just set the rules down. That's it.
There are rules.
It's
I'm
not
We have to
literally
be
asking what the
specific.
rules
Yeah.
are.
Oh,
I'm
that's the
literally
problem.
enriching.
Okay,
all
okay,
she's
okay.
asking.
Greg just argues just to argue.
All right,
Does not
all
know
right.
he was a
He's arguing
bad
with
kid.
himself.
That's exactly.
Okay, I'll
He's
jokes
arguing with his
aside.
eye live.
Yeah.
Okay, no talking after 9 p.m. All right, that's pretty.
So let's take it
reasonable.
back
Okay.
to the days of
No,
us
I
when we
would-
had no
Yeah,
like
no minutes.
anytime
You have-
minutes.
you have no
Yeah.
minutes after 9
90s,
p.m.
90s.
No,
Cutting
at 9
sweet.
p.m. was 3 minutes.
Yeah,
No-
but
no
yeah.
talking after 9
That's
p.m.
true.
Yeah, they can hang out like supervised.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Or we can go to the movies together as a
Yeah.
family.
And you can sit.
And they can sit
but
together. They can
I'll-
sit together, but they sit down there, and then we sit up here, and we have a bird's eye
I would
view.
hope. I wonder if they have little siblings. So Jorge's story trips me out. So Jorge had his sister's like 9 years older than him, and was dating this guy. They worked at. Give me like buffet places, but it's not
Hometown
Sizzler.
buffet.
Hometown buffet.
Hometown.
Yeah, they worked at a hometown buffet. So her and one of the cooks were like, "Da-na-na-na-na," right? But what they would do is they would send Jorge, who was 9 years younger, on all the dates.
Oh, amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Jorge loved it because he's like,
Hilarious.
we're going to the
Do that
movies
with
today.
Max
Let's
and
go.
Emily.
We're going to
Yeah.
a restaurant
can
today.
do
Let's go.
That's cool.
In order to be like the little like.
Oh
y'all
yeah,
know
and he's
doing
gonna
it
for
crazy.
sure snitch. Like like whatever kid it is, a little
Yeah, of
brother.
course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And also, I think grades. Like, you
Oh,
gotta
you have to keep.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like in
You have to-
sports,
you have to
keep
maintain a
certain
3.5
GPA.
average.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you do
Her
sports,
and- her
do
or-
not be distracted.
Her and him.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Because
care
she
about him
seems
much.
like no, she seems like an ASB student.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
What about him?
I mean, he better.
Yeah,
he
you
better
should want
maintain
him to have like a
4.0.
GPA to date my daughter, right?
Exactly.
You don't want a little
Better be a
a
provider.
0.4 dating your daughter.
No, heck. No.
Oh, whoa,
What?
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
see?
You got 3
Yeah.
fails? Nah, bro, get out of here.
I was a
crazy.
2.8.
What about if he's
GPA?
talented though?
Yeah.
What if he just what if he just learns different?
Yeah, guys.
What if he's just
That
a
was
visual
you, huh?
learner?
You were at
Yeah.
0.4?
I don't even have a .4.
Yes, he did. Stop it. Yes, he did.
What? No, I don't even remember. I don't even think I.
He didn't finish.
I, don't, I think
We talked about
Bianca,
it.
I
I
dropped out of
here,
junior high.
I think Bianca, I think you should start by crying, okay? Because automatically you're crying.
Oh,
that's-
it is.
look,
I
see?
knew it was a
Look.
cheat code.
Look,
Yep.
The crying one.
because even the guy that said his first daughter told him she was crying, cry because dad's gonna be like, "What's
No,
wrong?"
stop. We fall for it every time.
I just don't want to
Yeah.
disappoint
I feel
you.
guilty.
But but
I can.
it's been killing me, Dad. I really like this guy, and he wants to be my boyfriend, Dad. And I know that you don't want me to have a boyfriend, but what if you just meet him? And
tell's his dad?
Yeah.
See?
How tall's his dad?
What's his mom look like?
And then
Crocodile tears.
and then even like
So what? It worked.
even like the rules thing. We
Yeah.
just like, okay, let's find out rules together.
Yeah.
That's cool. Then
Set boundaries.
You guys will feel more in control of it.
True.
I think
True,
you
true,
guys
true.
don't feel in control when you see that your daughters are in relationships.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I agree.
Yeah, because at least at the end of the day, at least there's respect around you.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing.
And what are the rules, Greg, to date?
Greg.
Like your let's say your niece is 17 years old. What's the rules?
She can't even date at all. She can't date at all.
Oh, there we go.
Didn't you just say do the rules?
Yeah, that's a rule. She can't date at all. That's one of my rules, and that's it.
It stops there.
Yeah, that's where it stands at.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
The
doesn't
Homie
change.
Helpline.